Mostly.
It's blue still. It's blue still, you're good.
Mostly just I do what I want.
Mostly do what you want.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the notification so I can click in.
Oh, they don't even start. I don't freaking know. I don't really care.
Are you live?
Watch live now.
There it is.
Hey yo,
We're back.
we be here, hoes.
Oh, what do we got? Oh, Liberty Bibbity.
Ah, Liberty Bibbity.
Liberty Bibbity.
Oh.
It's not Domino's this time.
All right, let's get some organizational relations going.
More installations? Oh, never mind.
Relations.
There's the Domino's. Oh, I had two this time.
Nice.
There he is.
Go ahead.
I don't know, just
How
long
do you
way.
feel about this?
How do you feel about it?
Uh-huh.
However you want.
One.
I don't know about that then.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, William.
William John Lyle.
Logan?
No.
How are we feeling, fellas? I think
Like-
we're all dragging today.
Like dog shit.
I did not feel good today, honestly.
Actually, I slept in a little bit.
I slept in a pretty decent amount. I did not feel good.
Carl Sheps, good evening.
Hello?
You have gum in your mouth.
I do.
So it's
It's
very
like-
fragrant.
Yeah.
And it's like blowing, like the fan is just blowing
sorry.
right. No, it's fine.
My bad.
As long as you just
Sorry.
don't like
Breathe.
Hi.
burp.
Well, then he's got a fan over here blowing that way.
Yeah. I'll say
Yeah.
Jordan's getting it.
You're getting it either way.
Jordan's getting it from two sides, like his mom does.
Logan says Logan's feeling great.
That feels good.
Alan S, hello.
Hi there.
Yeah, we agreed before the performance we were not going to speak to ourselves in third person. So we'll see how long that lasts.
Massa is not long. Alright, let's.
Maybe I need these tires.
The Truxes?
Yeah.
I mean, they're mostly four-wheel drive, so they can't be great, but they look good.
They'll suck just as much as they look.
They look
They
good.
don't look.
They got shit everywhere. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
He's taking your.
I was Jordan's checking tires, which is fine. I just
You want to feel these too? Okay.
you
There.
want to finger fuck all my tires? Everybody else finger fucked everything I had all weekend. You might as well too.
Yeah,
Well,
you had
you know,
$1 for every touch on that.
I had to set up a
Yeah,
surfers,
Suburban.
but then I had to give them away.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Those aren't a bad aggressive tire for that.
I like them. They work
Yeah.
well on the pineapple, but it also weighs 42 pounds. I think that might be part of the.
You lose a little bit of your height if you go down to those.
Well, so I feel like the 475s, and these are a bad example because for whatever reason this set is really wide,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I'm not necessarily feeling
Oh,
the 475. I also have 465s over here, the Falcons.
I have anywhere from 419 to.
Well, I got 393s too.
Oh,
I
that'd be too small for
I
that.
think it looked good if it was shorter. If it didn't have the comp cut, you know, or like, and it was regular wheel, like body wheelbase, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teleguided, hello.
Hi.
Wait, what?
We decided not to
Small
wait.
Tire? Yeah, the giant wheel well out
Yeah.
or back here, like you have to.
Is
run.
that factory giant wheel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Someone make a doohickey for the back to close this up.
Yeah, a smaller bash. I
Yeah.
know what you're saying.
Look good. Move
Not, no, but I do know a guy that can, you know,
Mhm.
build some side armor.
Yeah, there's that too. I heard he. Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind. All right. Nothing.
Okay.
No,
I love you.
people are just straggling in because we're early.
We
They're
are
like,
early. They.
it's like there's no chance in hell they're going to start early.
Wow.
Nope. Yep. Fooled you.
Suckers.
Also, Mike Adler just shot me a message, so I don't know if Mike, if you're watching, instead of me responding to your message, I did find the center caps, and I just need your address to get them to you.
Jason Sutter, hello fellas. So glad you didn't wait.
Hi there. We decided we're not waiting.
Yeah.
basically.
Nicholas Steffi, see you in another hour.
That's
Okay.
okay. We were.
We'll still be here.
We were sitting here. We were kind of early, and we started talking about things. So we kind of just decided we might as well just
Jump into it.
kick it on. That way, we don't start talking about a bunch of stuff that we'd like to talk about with everybody anyway. So the hell with it.
Mr. Colorblind Guy.
Hi, fella.
I was telling John that he got the 6x6 into the dual Wraith cages, and it looks good so far.
Debatable.
Mr. Feezer, hello.
Interesting.
William Chandler, hello. He said he ordered something cool a week ago that might be here by the We Rock Comp.
Sick. What is the cool thing?
I know.
Is it a
It must be
Colorado
a,
Adventure Club thing?
it must be a
No.
3D print thing if
It's
Jordan
not.
knows.
Is it a transmission?
It's not.
Oh.
It is a cage.
Oh, okay. Really? That's interesting.
I no, Jason, we did not. He's asking if we went on a 6 run on Sunday. Shortly about lunchtime, we all hit a wall, and we were just done.
Yeah, we were over it.
William says it won't be built, but it will be there to look at.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we planned on it for sure. I woke up this morning and my throat actually hurt from just talking all weekend. Yeah.
You mean we didn't lug around 100 and some odd pounds worth of 6 scale stuff to just look at?
We did.
Okay, well, fuck you for one. But yes, we did.
The taco guy is in here.
Hello.
He says, "What's up, everyone? I'm glad.
Slacker.
I'm glad we could get all 3 branches of management here."
Old Mr. Third Place is here.
Yep.
Just
Congrats, Jake.
locking in third place all across the board. By the way, congratulations. I don't know how many teams there were. If there were 4 teams or 3 teams or whatever.
If there were only 3, you don't say how many there were. We came in a solid third.
Oh man, these aren't been.
Uh-oh.
God damn it! I'm not gonna put those together. Huh?
Nope, and I don't have
Yeah,
my.
was a punch.
I was gonna say I don't have my ventures here, but he does.
Turn it. Damn it! I got that song stuck in my head now.
Which one?
Return to Innocence by Enya. Well, I locked in a pro mod build for the next month or so. Didn't
You what?
I locked in a pro mod build? Shit.
Pro Mill Bod.
Ooh. Work face.
They're crawlers.
They're always crawlers.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the smallest hole punch I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. It's a little good.
God, I'm gonna have to do 57 holes just to vent them.
I
Yes,
did 4.
William. He did get that this weekend.
What are we talking about? Oh, was he did?
Yep.
Yeah, so I ended up trading my optic as a roller for the CJ as a roller.
Couldn't have been a better trade.
The
Optic is junk. I mean,
I got the one. I don't know if anyone else saw it posted online 1,000 times. It was a dark green, correct? With the golden eagle setup or like sticker on the front from Nolan Smith. I think is his last name. But I don't really like green, so I immediately got the truck and I set the body right back out for trade. And
you'd be surprised how many people asked if you were going to trade the whole truck for a red body. I got that question quite a few times. And
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I promise you. Were you there?
I was not there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Logan was at one of them.
Jake said there were 10 teams total.
Nice.
Top half. You're still good.
There you go. Top 30%.
so then I found there was
Second
this
loser.
little kid. He was probably, I don't know, what, 6?
He was little. He was probably bigger than 6, maybe 7 or 8.
I don't know. So.
I know that.
Anyway, so happened to be driving by with his red Jeep, and we're like, hey, do you want to trade bodies? And so he looked it over, for a few minutes, and his parents kept asking him, it's up to you, blah blah blah, and finally he decided that he would trade, and he had some bobblehead figures in the seats, so we got him some Velcro to get him switched over to his new his new body, and I got left with a duck
Yours are
on
darker.
the dash, but otherwise,
Yours are darker.
yeah. So I've already printed the
They're bigger too.
VFD
Is it two twos?
conversion piece.
No, they're not.
You didn't get the joke.
Oh, yes. I got- now I did.
I found some dirt cheap, possibly real drafts.
They look to me, but the old drafts are really hard to tell. So
Hence.
that's why we're
So I threw whatever drafts, not drafts, whatever they are on there. They need to come up a little bit so the 475s have some room, but yeah.
I'm actually Nolan is the one that I'm building the pro mod for.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a direction to go and then completely changed his mind and told me he wanted me to take pictures of your gold juggy, your teal YJ, and then your CJ, and he wants a mismatch of all three of them.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, this feels like
This CJ?
Just simple, right?
I was like, I don't know how to match all those Jeeps together personally, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly what I said. If you have ideas on how the hell I can do that, how I can
So-
take 3 generations of
Yes.
Jeeps and
Yes. Do you know what front clip you're using?
new right.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, I'm glad you could help.
Do you want me to explain it now or
Sure.
save it? Okay. So you're going to take the family style cage
Okay,
from the gold Jeep.
okay,
You're going to take the doors from that one, from the Pro Mod.
okay.
And then the teal buggy and this one both have the same dovetail.
Pinch.
So do that.
Okay.
And then
We'll go back to William. He's asking, are you going to do the VRD conversion?
yes, I've already printed Harley's piece for it. And one of the
By the way, his name's Josh. His name's Josh.
okay.
Just
Do you want me to call him by Josh?
he doesn't like it, so sure. He prefers Harley, so I'd call him Josh.
Noted. Fuck them kids.
Anyway, one of my treasures from
Anyway.
the weekend was a VFD. I believe all the pieces are here.
If not, let me know. I have.
Well, so I kind of looked it over, and so at first I thought, because this is what I picked up originally, because I noticed it had the aluminum standoffs, and I was like, this is just VFD pieces. But I'm like, if I got it cheap enough, even with the standoffs in it,
Right.
and then he informed me that no, the gears and everything were here, and then he started pulling out hardware and putting it in. And he goes, "This is from like a whole kit, so you'll have whatever screws needed."
We also got Scott Griffin joined.
Hello, fine sir.
Fallen Crawlers here. Pete B says, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Jason Sutter says, the green was awesome. Wish I kept the CJ instead of trading it. Oh well. Jason said that the optic he traded got traded again.
Yes.
That green was I think that was definitely a hate it or love it color. That shade of green.
So I really do. I like that Golden Eagle
Right.
setup, but I wasn't digging the green.
Yeah. The green was like a foresty. Did you take a picture of it at all?
I'm not sure I did.
Yeah, I don't think so. I had to have Mike Abner send me pictures of that TF2. I was like, I didn't own that long enough, and I talked about it on the video. I need a picture of it. I owned it for about maybe 45 minutes. Maybe.
Teleguided said, hey, you know what you should do, Jordan? Is Yoda axle swap it.
So I might have some axles coming for it.
Do?
The doctor's in the house. He says, hey, strangers, I missed your
Oh,
ugly
okay.
mugs.
What?
Here.
the doctor misses our ugly mugs,
Okay.
so that's awesome.
Yeah, well, Dustin, it would have been cooler if you were there.
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
could.
Because we had an ESC that you could have soldered that I couldn't, so.
Yep, sure did. You would have made a whole bunch of monies again.
Levi, we're either going to start a CJ club or I'm going to do these random things to it and be like, I'd rather have my other Jeeps and sell this one. So, please hold. Stand by.
Stand by.
I'm gonna place my bets on number 2.
Yeah, probably. But we'll see. The odds on that are pretty good considering I've already thought about, do I just create a little tote of the parts that I've pulled off of it? Just in case.
Do you want to keep it as an axial though, or would you rather just VP swap everything and be done with it?
Joshua Hare, hello.
I mean,
Sure.
I've already, it's already got better shocks on it. I'm putting a VFD in it. At that point, like, it doesn't necessarily really matter what chassis is in it.
Okay.
Because I think I'm going to get with Andre about he's got bumper tabs for a 10.3, that funky,
Yeah, the kick-ups.
yeah. Because this terrible approach angle and this boner bar just aren't cutting.
Boner bar.
I like it.
Nice.
Okay.
Jake says, was it the same shade of green that was everywhere in the 90s?
No one knows what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't think so.
Bill is in the house. He
Bill,
said,
Bill.
basically repeating what he already told us. He says, breakfast will be pancakes and bacon, breakfast burritos, and scrambled eggs with bacon and sausage patties.
Cool.
I agree with Jordan earlier. He said, I like how he's planning ahead already.
Well, he said the omelets were a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because they took a while, because you had to do one by one.
Yeah.
Doctor says, only using me for my goods.
I mean, that's not true. We would have enjoyed just seeing you, but you know.
You definitely would have been busy, because I know I sent probably at least half a dozen to 10 people down to another booth that had all sorts of adapters.
Yeah.
There were so many people-
And just gotten it.
So many people looking for, hey, can you go from, do you have a connector that goes from Dean's to XC60s or vice versa or whatever? It's like, you would have been busy making, soldering on new connectors, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the guy at All RC or whatever
Mhm.
was saying, that
He was selling the shit out of
adapters.
Adapters.
But he said it beat the creek. Dustin was so busy just constantly soldering that he was sending people down to All RC to just buy the adapter.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it's going to be faster for you to.
Right.
Well, I mean, when Dustin literally looks up and doesn't know what time it is, because he's just been head down, just zzz, and then moving things and then just grabbing the next one, like,
You got
Yeah.
Endure innards.
I got flubber stuffers.
Flubber snuffers?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that?
Fluffy
I don't
Nutters?
Fluff.
I was just told they were flubber stuffers.
Flub RC or whatever they are.
Maybe. All I know is when I was talking about them, it was very hard to say purple flubber stuffers. I could not get it out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
William said I had something else happen while you guys were gone. I was able to make a deal with a local hobby shop to make them TPU shock covers for them to sell. He made his own CAD file.
Nice.
Congrats.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Shock covers for what? What are we talking about?
Local hobby shop / track. So I assume like,
Oh, like the guard things?
yeah. Joshua said, you guys stretch 419s on 22s? If so, what inserts work best? Seems to have a lot of extra sidewall floating around on the rim. That's a lot of wheel for that size
Yeah,
tire.
for a 419.
I've done it before. I don't enjoy doing it though.
I have not.
Because that's the problem. You take a chance on what insert you're going to run. It's almost like you need to use the 4.19 insert, but cut away the inside so it doesn't, so it's not as tight.
So it's not inserted.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
right? Sure.
I wonder if you could do a like a CI, where you use like a 2.2 inner. I'm sure if you hit him up, maybe he'd tell you something.
Yeah.
If you have the ability to print foams, I believe D440 has on Colts has a file for that size.
Gotcha.
Jason said, "Yeah, why wasn't the doctor there? Wish I could have met him along with my 3 heroes here."
That's funnier than you know.
The hero part?
Yeah.
Dustin says, "Oh, when it's been hours and I realize my eyes are starting to turn yellow."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
William said for buggies, so yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Protective covers.
Dustin said, "Family fall camping trip is in 2 weeks. Getting that much time off work back to back is hard to do."
Back to back to back to back.
I totally understand that.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why when you're like, "Hey, next year we go into Massachusetts or whatever."
Yeah.
No, sir.
One of you has to go.
One of you has to go.
Yeah, cow racing.
Nope. Another of you has to go.
Dustin said he'll try and make plans for next year.
Cool, cool.
William said it covers the top screws / caps so they don't cut the carpet on buggies.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. With the ongoing, this is from Logan, with the ongoing trend to Beat the Creek or October, I may start collecting Traxxas and Red Cat parts.
That's no joke.
Funny you say that because I collected my first Red Cat part today,
Sure did.
thanks to this asshole.
You sure did.
Bill said, "You 3 are famous."
We're something, that's for sure. Going to an event like that will definitely make you feel more famous, I guess. It's wild.
Tingly on the inside.
Warm and fuzzies?
Something. Sometimes it made me really want to invest in another dog.
To pet?
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Or is that in reference to
Both.
every time we saw a dog, Matt would ask if he could pet it, and then almost every single time he was like, they'd be like, "Oh, don't jump" or whatever, and he's like, "No, it's fine. I have 2 dogs."
I don't know where that came from.
I'm like,
Yep.
"Matt, I've been over to your house a lot, and I've never seen the second dog."
Well, you know what I'm going to say? I'm claiming both of yours.
And Jordan and I both heard it, so we both know he
Oh,
said
I
two.
admitted it. I just was like, I think it was just something I'm so used to saying because, like I said, Lid had Durb before we got together. And we just put him down, like, let's say 2 years ago or something. I don't know, whatever, but I had him for so long.
I need to ask Lynn about that because I don't think your timeline is matching.
Oh, that's definitely possible.
Doctor's asking what's in Massachusetts.
Farm Fest. So Crawler Cult, those guys are putting on a show thing, kind of like Beat the Creek-ish, and doing that. So I was thinking about trying to go there, but it's 14 hours away one way.
You think all these parts go in a VFD?
I think you're short. Personally.
That might be personal, but he's talking about the VOD.
Ah, zinger. Zinger.
All right. I'm gonna use my erections here to.
Erections?
You have been
He
hanging
did
out
say
in
that.
Kentucky.
What did I hear a guy say? What did he say? I would swear he called them prescriptions. Was gonna follow the prescriptions or something like that. I'm almost positive.
Well, Jordan said erections earlier.
I don't know.
Just let it slide.
What's wrong with that?
Anywho.
Anywho, Jordan can talk about erections if he wants to.
It's his party.
It's his purgatory, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
So yeah, William says so. It was Red Cat Traxxas Fest. There was a bunch.
It was honestly just, there's a lot of people there that drive Red Cats and Traxxas and stuff, and they're just going down so there's only 10 vendors, so they were just going down every tent, every canopy, whatever booth. It's going, you got Red Cat, something or other, Traxxas? Nope, sorry dude. Diva 24, nope. And just keep walking. You want to trade me for an X-Max while you're already packed up? Fucking ding dong. I was a little irritated about that.
I can see that.
I'm sure it showed, but I don't really care.
Bill said Farm Fest is 16 hours without tolls.
Good God. So, second guessing all the things I said.
Levi said you guys get to trail each day. We planned on running one trail each day.
Sure did.
Finally, Sunday morning, we were like, we're doing this, and walked down the driveway and came back up the creek.
Yep. So did
Doug you ran,
I did? I ran 6 with some other people with my 10 scale, and then the boys and I did.
Before I do this, we're going to make sure this looks good.
The boys and I did 7, and we did 4, which is the barn. So didn't do them all, but I was content just sitting there and
So is this what we're saying?
enjoying the weekend.
Is this what we're saying? Looks okay?
Yes. I'm thinking it goes with that truck. Those wheels.
Yep, me too. I just don't want to take them all apart.
Oh, is all the middle?
oh yeah, even the hubs and the whole
Even the hubs are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's every bit of it.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds good.
Yeet. But I have a secret weapon.
Yes.
How many 6s were there? A ton.
Yeah.
There's a bunch.
Yep. So one thing I was glad I did not have to pack up any of the large 6. Hell, I didn't have to pack up any 6 stuff
Yeah.
that I took to sell at all.
Oops. No.
I sold 2 bodies, 2 sets of tires, spare extra parts, plastics that I took off of mine.
I will say, people. I was surprised about people were buying.
Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, if you came there with any money, you didn't have an option. But your options were very slim if you wanted to go home with something new and cool.
Yeah, because even I felt like the best part was the vendors, because I felt like there wasn't a lot of tents set up for sale, like just individuals.
Oh, 100%.
Doctor said he's jumping off for now. He'll be back later after dinner. Kids want to watch Young Sheldon. Well, tell them we're more important.
We're doing things.
What does Young Sheldon have that we don't?
Entertainment value,
Oh, okay. Well,
if I was going to guess.
if you want that, then fine.
You suck. These are going to look so good on that truck, though. Like, so good. It's going to be, like,
That's
crazy.
horrible.
They're going to look so good. That's why I'm just going to keep telling myself.
It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's all going to be fine. Plus, it clears up these berserkers that I've wanted off these wheels for, like, I don't know, the 7 or 8 months I've owned them or
For
something like that.
Jordan to put on his Jeep.
No. Wrong. Wrong answer.
Sounds like a pretty good answer.
No.
Go in the hole, damn it.
Go in the hole, damn it.
Go to your home.
Struggling over there?
Yeah,
Ever put a VFD together before?
Good evening, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Yeah, long time listener, first time caller.
His legs are still recovering.
Yep.
We'll say you and Rob were hitting those trails pretty hard.
Did you get through them all, Todd? So no, each time you came back, it's like, yep, we just finished this one. We're going for this one now.
Yeah.
Doctor said, Piper said you're not better and she likes Sheldon more. I think she's still sore about being kicked out of your booth.
I didn't kick her.
No?
Intentionally.
I didn't kick her out.
He says all but 2, he thinks.
Jeez. That's crazy.
It's a lot of running for 2 days, too.
Yeah, it is.
Hope to see you guys on the 19th. Can't wait. James Shook. 2 weeks.
Maybe. That's a possibility.
James, I will be there.
I will not.
Mine will depend on if it's overtime or not.
That would be every weekend this month.
I was gonna say I am getting burnt out. I'm getting that end of summer. I am burnt out.
Oh,
I'm burnt out like driving trucks. I'm ready to be in the garage when it's 60 degrees and like building trucks.
Gotcha.
That's why I've got to knock. We got to knock Nolan's buggy out real fast, or else it's gonna be winter by November 2nd. Because we don't have spring and fall anymore here. We just have winter and summer and 2 weeks in between each one.
Rob says they didn't do 3 or 5.
So Todd lied to us. That's cool.
Well, no, he said everyone
You
but
said 2
2.
trails.
Oh, okay, too.
Yeah. Jake says, how was the Italian restaurant?
It was good.
Both times.
The wings are delicious.
They're really good.
I almost got those the second night.
Really?
Yeah,
They didn't hurt my stomach.
really.
They were so good. They were hot enough to be hot, but not like, oh my god, my butthole's on fire. Oh, hey, look what I can do. Look what I can do.
Don't have to. Oh, you don't have to do the hubs.
Good God.
Awesome.
No wonder those were heavy.
Probably go ahead and just leave those in there for the D90 as well.
Yeah.
Jason Sutter said Trail 6 had some good rocks. Yes, it did. Yep. I thought it was just strange how, was it 5 and 6 started together, then 6 split off, and then 6 finished with 3.
Yeah.
So that's why I've never run 6, because every
Well,
You
time
don't want to get lost in the woods, like,
No, I think
Hustle
2 years ago we tried to do 6, but we ended up finishing on 5 or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
we got lost.
But I think 5, yeah, it still came back up a creek,
that-
so we thought
That
we
was
were
when
good.
we were in the woods for like 3 hours. We're like, how the hell do we get out?
Yeah. Aim one direction and keep going.
One Direction. While listening to the NFL foosball game.
Alex Singer, what's up, Doug? I was your neighbor at the 24 hour. Ah. How are you, Alex?
Nice.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing good. I am, sir. I am. Are you going to the Crawl at Bull Ring in 2 weeks? Rob says, I know the Irish bar downtown is interesting. Todd said it was a very awesome experience. So happy he got to experience it.
That place is a blast.
Jason Sutter got lost on 6. He ended on 2.
Yeah. That's what
Which I can see that because you could see 2 as you're on 6. Yep. Probably crossed over where the teeter-totter is.
Yeah.
The
I
giant
think
teeter-totter.
at Beat the Creek, if he lets us get in on Thursday, I'm going to go as early as possible. And I don't even want to set up the freaking stuff. I just want to run trails. That way we can at least get that done.
that would be nice.
Mr. Glenn,
Hi,
what's
sir.
up, buddy?
Whoa! No, that's not Glenn. That's
No.
Abner.
What? No.
Anarchist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
okay.
that's
I just saw Appalachian.
Hi, friend.
That's Mike Abner.
Still our friend.
Sorry for the confusion.
Still our friend, though. Don't do it. I'll just, if you want to do it again, you'll say, hi, Mike Hebner, and I'll have to type it again.
Hi, Mike Abner.
Oh, hey, buddy. There you go.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't know how long you'd been trying to get rid of that truck you were trying to get rid of, that I own now, but it didn't take me long to have 5 people tell me that they were really wanting it. So
So we'll keep you updated. On
yeah,
it,
we'll
where
keep
it
you
goes.
updated on how long I own that thing. Because there was one guy that seemed pretty interested. Actually, there was 2 guys that seemed really interested. So I will let you know where that probably ends up. Because
I have some dirt over here.
that wasn't really the plan, but yeah, for sure, what happened? Okay.
Nolan said, "Good evening, dudes. Trail 6 is confusing and damn near impossible with a mini Bushido."
Oh man! Ow! Ow! Dude. Damn.
I got one of
My
those new,
transmissions over there just. Oh.
The new tiny 2-in-1s, and I put it in my mini Bushido, and it rips pretty good.
Anyone with an actual phone that works right now, or any of you guys, do you know if there's a difference between the purple and the green flubber nuts?
Extra soft.
I thought the purple was a little harder, but I'm not sure.
That's the way I feel it.
Okay. And we'll do the backs. Actually, we'll do the fronts first.
Did you read Alex's that he plans to?
Not yet. So he plans to. He has a new CCW rig and need to break in. Nice. If I get something before or by the end of this week, I may try to have a different rig there, or a modified rig there, but I'm not going to rush it. So there's a chance I'll have the same rig I did at the 24.
What would you change about your comp truck that you didn't like there?
Belly clearance,
Gotcha.
because I don't even think it's. I know I haven't even told you guys what I'm doing.
Nope. You usually go, I did a thing, and then all of a sudden you're like, I got stuff.
Guys, I did a thing.
That's your. That is
The last time I said that, I had another 6.
Yeah, you had another 6.6. So
Radio silence, and then
Yep.
look what I got.
That's because the dude was freaking an hour and a half away. Oh well. It was worth it.
was it?
Nolan says his name is Glenn Jemima. Glenn Jemima.
I was a big fan of Glinjamin. I really like that one.
Yeah, that was one of the boys, wasn't it? Glenjamin?
So Nolan, Jordan, and I were talking about your buggy, discussing how we can mash 3 different generations of
Noble Bear.
Jeeps together. So I think we might have figured that out. So hopefully I can get some paper. I gotta find my paper, but
Do you need a piece?
you have the real big stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a piece of that. Mine's too short. It's so hard pimping the hose on the boulevard. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah. There's probably one person in the whole chat, no matter how many people there are, that actually knows what in the hell I just referenced. I would almost assume it'd be Mike Abner, but I could be wrong.
Jake says, Jordan, does your gold colored Jeep have a name?
No, just my TJ.
My TJ. My CJ.
Yes.
My
My TJ. That is Jordan's Jeep.
Eric Van Gambler, what's up?
Alright, so how to put these back together?
Nolan, I just drove my little mini Bushido around the walking grounds looking for deals, and the servo went out of it.
That sucks.
So yeah.
Eric Van Gampler.
Hi, fella.
the #1 OG fan right there.
Who's your #1 subscriber? Do you know?
Eric.
Is it
Eric
Eric?
was literally the first
Was he?
person
Okay.
that I remember ever
Awesome.
commenting or anything. Dude, this is terrible. I'm gonna like
Trying to hold them together while
crush
you're.
my finger. Holy shit! Look,
Oh,
I need a bolt or something. I don't know.
you need like extra long ones to start.
Yeah.
What size are they?
Ow.
2 millimeter?
It looks like 2 mm. Here, take one of the nuts with you. You're just gonna match them up.
Nuts.
Nuts.
Oh no.
Up to the nuts.
Up to the nuts. Don't go higher than nuts.
That was one thing that was.
Nice.
It was nice, but at the same time, wasn't because that's kind of like the Beat the Creek trail #1. You're going
Yeah.
up the creek in water.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it wasn't.
I found a puddle.
Yeah, one. Yeah, I got video. I got 12-second video of that.
Yeah, I found that puddle. That's for sure.
Yep.
But past that, I do agree. The creek was way more dry than I expected it to be.
Especially because it rained what
Right.
a week prior.
Exactly.
Yep. William says, I was worried about those servos, Doug. I need to upgrade mine. Yeah, Jordan's gonna help me out. We're gonna put a full-size servo in it.
Do you have a marker or anything, Jordan?
Yep.
Can I get it real fast? Sorry.
Nolan said, oh, Eric is glad to see you boys up live again. Missed the show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I walked in the door and I said, is this the right house? I haven't been here in a while. Nolan butchered together a mount to run a 10th scale servo on his. I highly suggest putting the 10th scale servo on yours. Yep. Even a RTR Vanquish servo is a game changer. I believe it. Anything.
Oh, 100%. I mean, that thing weighs like 3 pounds. So.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I have left?
Awesome. Thank you.
That'll work.
Put a G13 on it. Direct power on a
I
12
think
scale.
that might be.
That might be over much? Overkill? No, I think I have one
Balls.
balls.
One balls.
I might have 146 left.
Do you need a longer screw than that?
Nope, that's good.
Okay.
I just need my fingers to do the thing that I need them to
Need
do.
it to not go in your finger.
Yeah.
William says he has to stay with the small servo because he made mine into a chassis mount servo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I remember that now.
That's one of those weird size ones too, and it is not a micro.
Yeah, it's not a mic, it's
It's
a
a-
half size.
Yeah. I know the Red Cat Bonnie and Impala, that's what they use for steering.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I had to replace that one on that Escalade that I
Gotcha.
So many new truck videos coming, by the way.
Nice.
I have 3. 3 new truck videos. I don't own 2 of the trucks that are coming out. Couldn't get the video out soon enough with everything else that was coming out. So. That's what it is.
Yeah, William said it's in between sizes. It's weird.
I've never installed one of these.
No, I don't think I have either. I talked to our friends from New York today in Boston.
It works wonderfully. That's what's in Patty.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a standard EFD with a Hertz.
Okay.
What did they have to say?
They finally made it home. It took them obviously forever because they live 5 times farther away than we do. But everybody got home and everybody was safe and sound and such.
Good.
And we're pretty sure that Glenn made it home safe and sound and such. Obviously, Nolan's alive. Mike's alive.
I would assume Glenn is alive since he was messaging us today.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Nolan says, Matt, did you acquire a certain blue F100 Truggy in a deal for a greenish K10 body?
I did not.
Brazen Brett, good evening.
I acquired a decent sum of money for a certain green K10 body. I had an idea in mind, and he was like, "Hey, how about this much?" And I was like, "Son of a bitch, fine."
Damn it, that's a good number.
That's pretty much exactly where I was. I just kind of aimed a little higher at first, but it was whatever. So, yep. There were a few things I didn't really like about that body, the interior being one of them. So I was ready to redo the interior anyway. So I kind of, once everybody let me breathe and think about that for a minute, it didn't really make much sense for me to keep it. Because, like I said, I didn't necessarily want to repaint it, but I definitely wanted to redo the interior. And he was fine with it. Mark was not happy with me because Mark also wanted that green body. So it looks as though I will be painting at least one more, if not two more green bodies like that.
Gotta be faster than that.
I know. I ordered two K10s today to replace it. I also did some swip swapping that I forgot to send you guys. Well, never mind. I'll just tell you later.
Okay.
Now that I think about it.
I can't wait.
I found a place for the utility bed. Let's just say that.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
In a tote.
Nope. On a truck. On a truck that's already done, but I haven't done anything with.
What?
That's a certain reddish color,
Oh.
almost like that one, like an orangish red. You know what I mean? That one.
I know what you mean.
Yep.
I know what you mean.
Which frees up a pair of axles and all sorts of stuff.
Nice.
So I'm pretty excited about that because I can make that into something cool instead of just sitting there. Now I don't know.
Instead of just something.
I did have the dually wheels and tires on it. Obviously, if you know where I'm going from the RV,
I think. Yep.
the dually wheels just don't tuck in far enough for that bed. So. So that sucked, but I think that's what it is.
Oh, got it. Okay. Thought I was missing a shaft.
Ah,
We're good.
you think my wheels wasn't big enough, or
Ha ha! It was an adequate size.
if you say so.
Some would even say it's a large one.
Someone's lying to you.
You beat me to it.
She's just being nice.
She's fibbing.
It's bigger than this little guy.
Is it?
Yeah, see?
Oh, okay. There you go. I guess that's a good point. So, Mr. Kirby hit me up last night after I asked him 5 times how in the hell he wants me to pay him. And he was like, I don't know. I kind of like you owing me money now. And I was like, nope, don't like that. It's like, I liked it when you owed me money and I could come to your house and just look around and, you know, whatever. I had credit, but I was like, at this point, I'm not a big fan. And then he just left me on red for like an hour. It's like, come on, bro.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Trying to go to sleep here.
Oh, no.
But
I'm missing a bearing.
told you.
Damn it.
Told you.
What will I do?
Steal one from Doug.
Nope.
Oh, just open.
I guess I'll throw it all in the trash.
That's what I do.
Sounds like a plan.
Where it belongs. Hey, we're gonna steal Jordan's trash for later
Okay.
this week.
I have all the standard hardware, but the 4 hubs I have here are metric.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. See, and these hubs are not perfect, and I don't want to just jam them up into the
Oh,
wheels.
no. Oh, that's fun. Hey, Jordan, I need some more hardware. Yeah, that's gone. I don't know where that went.
It's gone.
That's a 2mm nut. I am not finding that unless it's on accident.
Not bad for display tires.
Dude, those are sick. Those are so pretty.
They are.
Like, that's such a good looking green. Speaking of green, I need to get a hold of Nathan May. That dude's got Wraith axles from like fucking February at my house.
Really?
Yeah. He's got a set of what are those, 70s? The Rock Jock 70s,
Okay.
I think. Isn't that what they're? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like 3 sets of rings and a bunch of parts that he had Bateman do. I mean, however long Bateman's been out of business, it wasn't the last thing I got back from him. So whenever that was,
Wow.
they're just chilling there in the garage, hanging on the wall.
Nolan says he knew it was either the Truggy or Cashola. I'm also on the fence about repainting his brown K10.
Uh-oh. Nolan's gonna paint your truck.
My truck.
Yeah, the brown K10 that you wanted. Do you have the hardware that you had out here?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was hoping you wouldn't want to get up, or you wouldn't have to get up. I would have went and got it. for you.
Again.
Yeah, I would have got it this time.
Mr. Adventure Club says long day today, finally driving home.
Nice. Did I?
And it was Bill that wanted the K10, not me.
Oh, I thought it was you. Oh, Bill won't know what color it is when he saw it to him, so it doesn't matter.
And he's going to change it to purple and
Yeah,
gray.
and
It's
he's
like
probably
splatter
gonna,
paint anyway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to repaint it to something he can actually see, so it doesn't really matter. I do know he was wanting a. He was talking about me doing a replica for him because of all of the paints I'm doing and stuff like that. He used to have what I remember as like a maroonish burgundy colored truck.
Okay.
He swears it wasn't. He says it was some other color or whatever, but
But,
yeah. But oh shit. Okay, good. Thank God. I thought I had not vented those tires. I was going to just probably throw them in the trash. The wheels are vented. Got one done. Yep.
Very nice, very nice.
very nice.
Give me your keys, Gypsy. Ew, these are so sticky. Dude, I think these are literally in there with double-sided tape. Double-sided sticky tape.
It is.
Yeah.
So they don't move around.
Brian Davis says hello, everyone.
Hi, Ryan.
He's back in his house after living with his parents for a few months after his surgery.
Oh.
He's doing great.
Nice.
Good
nice.
deal. Glad to hear it.
I hope your new vagina looks good.
And fully functional soon.
And fully functional. No, I'm glad you are at least able to take care of yourself now. So Ryan led me to thought processes. Did you see that someone has the recluse that I sold to Dakota? No?
I did.
Posted up on the
Was asking what exactly it was, right?
Yeah.
Is that whose it was?
Yeah.
Because as soon as I clicked on it, because I was like, dang, that thing looks clean. It looks like it was same glass that
Yeah.
you
Right.
painted, but and then I saw the stinger had been cut down, and then I saw your shock mounts. I was like, that's definitely Matt's old
Yeah.
one.
I knew it was it just by the stinger, but then once I looked at, because I just made that comment real quick, I was like, it's got a big dent on one of the top tubes, and then once I looked at it, saw everything, it's like, oh, so that's kind of neat, kind of cool, you know. Like I said, to follow trucks around and stuff. As long as your ex-girlfriend's not in them, that's completely fine.
Ryan said, good one, Matt.
Good, good, good.
Craig says, so I have to ask,
Okay.
Primal 5th scale Dodge? I say total junk. What do you all?
I wouldn't own one as a nitro, but I saw Exo Caged
Okay.
with his, and it looks like a blast if you have 47 acres to run it on.
Yeah.
What if you only have 44 acres?
You're going to be really hard pressed to get it all wound out. Yeah.
Well, I don't have either, so
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, he would take it, and he was ripping it around in the vendor area, and I mean, as soon as it stopped spinning and actually started taking off, he was having to jam on the brakes so that he wasn't running over small children and dogs and mid-sized men. The nitro ones, if it wasn't electric, if it wasn't brushless converted, I would not own that. I guess it's not nitro; it's just gas powered. But those things seem really loud and slow. But once you're converted and they run on, I don't remember what he. You remember how many S's? It was like 16S or something like that.
The blue one that was in the back?
Yeah, he just had
Yes.
like a stack of 4 cells back there.
Yes. Because I think there was what?
It was like 2 rows of 4 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
They were stacked on top of each
Yeah,
other.
there was a lot of
crisscross.
damn batteries.
A lot. All the S's.
All of them. Just the way I like it.
Nolan says it'll probably get stolen though.
What would? The Primal?
I don't know. K10?
Okay.
I don't know. Craig says EXO could not get it over 30 without crashing it.
Well, I mean, you're also talking about a 130-pound truck that's scaled a power to weight ratio is off the freaking charts.
Yeah. There's our pal Glenn.
Hi, Glenda.
Glenn says, "Hey friends," in the most annoying way possible.
Hi,
Sounds like Glenn.
Yep. Sounds like sounds like Glenn all weekend, I guess.
He is a good witch.
He is a good witch. Glenda's the good witch.
Enjoyed hanging out with him all weekend.
Yep. We did enjoy your company, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait for May so you can join us again. You know, he was saying he's only 2.5 hours the other way, and we're 2 hours. Like, 5 hours is not, like, around the bend. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
But it's not too insanely far. Like, if he had an event somewhere or
If
something.
he wanted to come visit us once in a while.
Yeah, if he wants to come visit us, or, I mean, I'd go see him. You know, I'm not gonna lie about that.
He says, "As did I. Gotta do it again." Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We'll have to get with you in May, and, well, before May, obviously, but
Have everyone's people get with everyone else's
Yep.
people.
get your wife to get with my wife so that way they can plan the secretarial things for us to be together for the weekend. Not,
Is that how that works?
not for the, yeah.
Is that no Diddy?
No Diddy. No Diddy. That dude's gonna end up dead. They're never gonna
Sure.
take him to trial. He's gonna end up dead. He'll be Epsteined.
Faux sure.
No chance. You got no chance. No chance. No chance in hell. You got. Okay, nobody else was a wrestling fan? I can see.
Nope, didn't do it.
Okay.
It was all you.
Well, Matt was watching wrestling when he was a little kid.
Okay.
If you smell la 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 la.
See, The Rock was after us though, wasn't he?
I
mean,
was
we
still
had
semi-young.
Big Boss Man. We had Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but The Rock was still in the 90s. I mean, you gotta think you're a little bit older than I am, so I would have been. I was probably like 12 or 13, right?
See, according to the boys, I'm
I've
not
been
old yet.
12. Right. I would have been like 12 in 96 when Austin and The Rock were doing their thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky Maivia.
Plukenstein.
Hello. I need to call your mom.
Craig says the primal body is awesome, but the rest is a fail.
I don't think so.
$2,300 for a roller that broke at 30 mile an hour is nuts to me.
You're paying for a lot of really expensive big ass parts. I mean, the jump. Think about the jump from just SCX6s or from 10 scale to 6s.
Yeah.
Like, that's a decent jump. To call that thing 5th scale is probably, maybe like a stretch, but
That's lewd enough.
I'd say so. Sounds like your mother when
You
I'm
can-
around.
Hear the stickiness?
Yeah. Adequate stickiness.
Adequate sticky.
Never give her more than adequate.
Great. Then she'll want it all the time.
Yep. Never give her the full 110%, boys. So, I don't know if I told you that. Speaking of boys and telling your kids things, or like life advice. My son is now messaging me from the iPad and texting me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That-
Hi, Dad. Hey, Dad. Hi.
Wow.
Like it's just like real life, man. It's just through the screen. I love you. He was like Buddy the Elf. I love you. I love you. I love you. I was like, I love you too, buddy. I'm a little busy right
Gotta
now.
go, bud.
It's like, I love you. I love you. I love you, man. But okay, call me later. I will. I promise.
Abner saying, Mike, did you get pics of the K5?
Who? What?
Did you get the pics?
Oh yeah, that was like right before we came down here.
Okay.
We were a little busy. But yes, I did, and I appreciate it. I saved them all, and then we did something. I think I was eating or something. I don't know. That was after I got stuck in traffic for forever. Hey Jordan, I'll be there at 5:15. What? It was damn near 5:50 when I got here or something.
I was laughing.
Did that wreck happen right in front of you then?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was just stuck, just sitting there.
I was laughing. You're like, I'm gonna come over a little bit early today.
I always try.
Okay.
Jordan's sitting there.
Well, right now I don't even. It's like the kids aren't even there right now, so I was ready to do big work, but.
Brian Davis says, I got my maroon rock buggy almost RTR, the one I bought from a buddy of Max.
Hell yeah.
Is on RB14s and has a Tekin Rock 412 and 2.2 Wraith interior with stock bomber tires on it.
What the hell is an RD14?
I don't know what an RB14 is.
RB14 is Rift
Oh,
axles.
RB. I thought you said RD.
That clean SCX 24. Rocktober was a blast, guys. What trails did y'all hit? Doug hit a handful of them.
I hit.
We hit the creek. That was about it for Matt and I.
I took a new truck out and was not thoroughly impressed with it.
Hated life.
It wasn't bad.
Although
once-
after we reprogrammed
once
it on
we
the trail, it
reprogrammed
was
it and programmed it like somebody that had a freaking brain, it wasn't terrible.
it didn't want to go backwards all the time after that.
Yeah. Someone had the start percentage at like 30%, so there was no slow speed control. It just was like super jumpy. This was terrible.
Jordan, do you have your screw set over here?
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm gonna take some short 3 mils and I'll owe you.
Speaking of screws, I don't think Glenda ever put his $20 bill in there like he was supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for replacing all of his.
Ooh, these are all button heads.
Ding dongs?
They're not gonna fit in there, are they?
What do you need?
Button heads don't fit in there, do they?
Oh, you need the hub screws.
Oh, that's that's in the other room.
Are they 3 mil as well?
Yeah, they're in the little thing like the drawer things, little tower. That has
Okay.
A bunch of drawers. And they're all labeled.
Oh, what the hell? God damn it.
Or do you just need BP?
Get hexes.
No, because I'm gonna end up putting cheap ones on for now, just so I can put them on the truck.
I gotcha.
Do you have any hexes?
Hexes.
Yeah. This is a pen drive.
Doug, on the pegboard to your left, grab a pack of those axial hexes, please.
And thank you. This truck's stupid already. I like it.
I didn't hear all of that. Pegboard.
To the left. To the left.
Axial, there's new impact axial wheel hexes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Please and thank you. Love you a long time. To the left, to the left.
We hit Trail 9 for Beat the Creek with our SCX6s, and it was a blast.
It was. It was a good time.
Which we had planned on doing that again yesterday, but by the time we ran the creek, got everything set up, Our plan was later in the afternoon, close down early, and then go run the 6s. And everyone hit a wall about noon, and we were just done.
Yes, very, very done.
Your store isn't as big as someone else's store. You have fewer aisles.
It's true.
Thank you.
The capital for my store is not as great
Oh.
as the capital for the other store.
He's got the downtown location. I'm on the north side.
No, Jason, we did not run 6s at all. We planned on it several times.
We had a lot of people look at our 6s though. It was
Yeah.
the cage work.
You guys did. I didn't.
Well, you were talking to other people on the other end.
Well, his
Yeah.
wasn't out all weekend.
Well,
Say my
yeah.
6 was also broken.
It was broken.
Rad Raff, what's up, dudes? Welcome back. Just got in from playing in traffic. Yikes.
Sounds like fun.
Well, good to see you made it back from playing in traffic.
Yeah. Same. Why were you playing in traffic, I guess, is the actual question. Did your mother finally tell you to go play in traffic and you listened? My mom told me to play in traffic a few times. To the left, God damn. I haven't seen Janice. That makes me disappointed. I haven't heard you guys mention her. There it is.
Oh, he was driving home,
Oh, okay.
not actually playing in traffic.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
What's wrong?
All those have giant heads. They don't fit in the recess. Because I'm only looking for like 3x6 or 3x8s. They're all a bigger head. You want to take one with you? Oh,
Okay. Are we doing an over under on how long it's going to take me to break these axles?
what do you put in it?
Uh,
Because obviously you're not going to run that motor.
That slate on that copperhead right there.
Ooh.
Copperhead's
I mean-
only up to 3S. I won't do it 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to limit you.
I know.
You're still going to say it sucks because it's so slow.
Well, I'm trying to continue doing small tire, slow truck things, you know?
Jordan, I only need 8 if you find them. So I'll just put 2 in each one just to put it on there.
There you go. I used to have a bunch, but I cleaned out my box.
Yeah, for some reason the heads on his screws are like extra wide. They're a big
Big head.
big head.
Big
Yeah,
fat head.
fat head. And I don't have. Yeah, of course the bags of screws I have are all standard thread. So yeah, I got that going for me. Not.
Sucks. That sucks.
Glenn says he gives it under 17 minutes. Ebner says, I'm going to say you'll break the front axle in about 30 minutes into the first run.
Well, my thought is just since this is a D90 and it's not a TF2, 10-2 swaps should be much easier.
Yeah.
Should be easier just to whoop whoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, since it's linked.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The only problem being the panhard is on the opposite side.
Oh, so you would. But you should be able to mirror it to the other side. Oh, there's no holes there.
This should be a crime. What? Putting green V1s
On VXTs.
on VXTs.
Yeah, I know. I kind of thought that, but I was just, I'm gonna let him cook. You know what I mean?
Hey, whatever. It's a display.
So here's your 3 wheel pins back out of your axial things. I don't have the 4th one because it's not here. Axial just jigged you out.
What'd you do with it?
It's not. It never fell out of the bag. This is the thing I'm telling you. Everything stayed right here. I put it together.
Well, now I'm sad.
I know, right? It's about time to be done. Let's see here. So the passenger rear. So per. Passenger rear. And we got. Oh shit. Oh, that's plastic.
Red Raft says, anyone in your circle jump in on the Harley design build-alongs? I know most of y'all are good enough to do it on your own with your own designs. Just curious if it was commented on.
We had not discussed it. I mentioned it to you guys this morning about whether or not the rules are changing, and it may just be an oversight. But it's based on, or it's suggested to use the VRD Builder's Kit, which has rear bent links. And to my knowledge, you're not allowed to run bent links in WeRock.
I meant to ask Ty and then I got busy.
But if that's changing, I would love to know that, because the links in that thing will get chucked in the vise real quick.
I was getting ready to say I'll just buy some different links from a guy I know, but that's
Glenn wants you to do that foop poop sound again.
so. You know what?
You know?
What are we up to?
34.
Nice. Okay, that was higher than the number I said that by about this time I was out if we weren't higher than that.
Look at all these.
Did you only bring me 7?
7. This one goes to 7.
7.
No, there should have been 8.
It's probably the same
Oh,
place that my
no.
axle pin went.
Because I grabbed one, didn't seem to fit in there very well, so I grabbed another one, and I threw the one that didn't fit in the bag, but I left one because I was like, that's the bad one.
Okay. I'm like, did I miss one? Did I throw it somewhere?
So, what was your favorite part of the weekend, Doug?
Oh. I don't know.
I had a pretty good time.
I enjoy just hanging out.
Yeah. I had a pretty good time just all around hanging out.
I mean, I'm like you, and I told the boys the same thing. It's like, I don't have to go run a trail to have fun.
Not anymore. I mean, it is fun, but
Yeah.
like, I also do like selling things and just talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really cool talking to people that I don't see very often, or like I only see twice a year, or like people that I don't actually know, but I end up seeing and kind of like, I don't want to say get to know, but this kid came up Saturday, I think it was, maybe it was Sunday, and I had that Losi 1/16 scale, and he was like, I really want that, and I was like, all right, cool. He goes, what do you want for it? And I said, well, I'm asking 160, which is the retail. I said, you know, because it's brand new. I was like, but I'm open. And he goes, well, what's your bottom dollar? And I said, well, I'm going to teach you how to haggle here, sir. And I was like, I won't answer that, but I'm waiting for you. And his mom just kind of looked at me. I said, I'm open to offers, but I'm not going to take money out of my own pocket. I'm going to let you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, how about 140? And I said, I'll do you one better. How about 120 and a shirt? And I thought his mom was going to pee her pants. And she's like, are you sure? I said, yep. And she goes, okay, we'll pay him. He goes, I only have $23. She goes, oh, I know where this is going. And he's like, can I borrow some money? She's like, yeah. So she pulled out some stuff. And
So I did hear
yeah.
I did hear the tail end of her being like, oh, so you need $100 from me.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. These aren't weighted. Cool. Yeah, so went through that, and so I was like, "Do you let him watch YouTube and stuff?" She's like, "Oh yeah, he watches your channel." I said, "Okay, I'm just making sure before." I said, you know, she's like, "He's 12. That's what he can watch." Blah blah blah. And I said, "Well, I'm just making sure before I say, hey, you know, watch my channel." I was like, you know, because I'm not exactly PG 24/7, but you know, I try to keep it at least PG 13.
PG-13.
Yeah. I was like, he's 12, you know, close enough. She's like, "Oh yeah, I have no problem with what you do." I was like, "All right, cool." She's like, "You actually sold him something and gave him a shirt last year too." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, this is what we're doing now, I guess." You know?
No more free shirts. Oh yeah, look at
You have a
that.
wheel wrench? Thank you.
I'd give you my hands were full.
The first good part going into the SCX10.
Nice. So, speaking of good parts and things, what are you going to do with those axles you got over there, sir?
Well, that's why I said if you still wanted to sell them, because I'm probably just gonna flip them.
Okay. I meant the other ones. The SSDs and stuff you got.
So I have this really great idea of actually building trucks to sell.
Uh-huh.
So probably partially that, or that offset SSDs may go in either the gold Jeep or the khaki Jeep.
There you go.
Because 10.3 axles in a 10.2 don't work 100%.
Right. Nice. Well, I know a guy that's going to probably need a set of axles here pretty soon. I'm not saying for sure, but I'm pretty sure.
But
Just judging by previous knowledge. Judging by that same guy's history with RC four-wheel drive axles and such.
the over-under is at 17 minutes.
It's high.
So is that a link truck or a?
It is a lift
Yes.
truck.
So
So a 10.2
So
should
you-
swap.
So you want a set of 10.2s?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I was getting. That's where we were heading.
All right, all right.
It wasn't a straight path there, but
It wasn't a straight path. I know a guy that's got a debt, you know, kind of where I was really heading. Guy's got a debt that he could get out of pretty quick. You see what I mean?
Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I didn't think about it until literally when I said it, and I was like, oh. I also know you paid for them though too, so
so there's no debt?
yeah, there's more. There's still debt.
Oh, okay.
There's still debt left. We're, if I remember correctly, we're about $40 difference,
Okay.
if I remember.
All right. The Shelf Pro. The Shelf Pro
You know
has
anything about them?
new wheels.
They're 10.2s.
Yep, got that much.
I believe they are stock gearing.
Okay. So then, where does that put me and you? Since I know you paid less than that for them.
No, wait a minute. We're not playing that game.
It's almost like you were there.
I was.
You weren't there for that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he was.
Are those not the ones that you brought
No.
the SSDs with?
Well, the SSDs are in front of the truck.
Okay, well, what else do you have over there?
Oh, I thought you bought those and those at the same time.
I would have swore you did. What'd you buy over there?
SSD and 10.3 Pros.
Oh, 10.3 Pros. That's what
Pro,
it was.
yep.
That's right. That's
Damn
right.
it, he's right.
I mean, I still know he didn't pay that much for them. Because I know what he paid for those, so I know where he was aiming for there.
Right.
Those are in the basement. Because I saw you chop that guy in half over there, so. He's like, yeah, I'll take 150. And Jordan was like, I bet you would, bitch. So anyway, I'll take both of them. Whatcha?
Jason says, hey Matt, will you remind me who sells the Servo Wars shirts? I went to them, but they were out of my size because I'm a large body.
Crawler
Crawler
Colt.
Colt.
Yep.
I,
Right.
I
Right-
thought
right
he
next to us.
wasn't going to make anymore, but I could be wrong.
Mike says, man, I found a new set of SSD Pro 44s with front offset for $50 yesterday.
Jordan did too.
I did not. I did not get that good of a deal.
It was damn close.
It was pretty good.
It was still a good deal.
Mike also has this really weird
I
ability.
gave 2 for both sets.
I thought you gave 80 apiece.
No.
Maybe that's where you started. Maybe he was like, I want 250. And
He
you're like,
did-
yeah,
yes,
suck
he
it,
did.
bitch."
try.
It was 120 a piece,
Yep.
so 240.
Yep.
I hit him at 180.
Yep. So yeah.
I thought you hit him at like 160.
Bad Fish. Is that a new name?
Okay, nice. I like it.
Yep. Welcome to the chat. He said,
Hello.
Doug, tell us about those green wheels. These are V1 101.
They're round and they're green.
Yeah. And I've been trying not to use them in a build,
And I'm not doing anything with these Toyotas.
so now I'm
See what's in there.
put some cheap ass VXT tires on them and put them on my Pro that sits on the shelf.
I'm gonna need those wheel pins back now, though.
So now that they're mounted on this truck, it'll force me not to use them.
They're right here.
Okay.
Jason says, well, shit, went to their website and they're sold out and it says limited run.
Yep.
That was just this year, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, they are VR ones that are not made anymore.
VR ones.
V ones.
Those are VR ones.
Yeah.
Yes, they are very pretty and very expensive now.
Inexpensive.
They're not $300 expensive. I'll tell you that much.
Especially if they're red.
I would say the greens are.
Oh, the greens are.
Yeah, I was making.
I know,
Yeah.
but
The greens are 100%. And that's actual. Is that actual green or is that re-anodized green?
No, that's the real.
That's what I
That's
thought. I couldn't
original. Yep.
Yeah, reds definitely aren't worth that much.
No.
That was that's crackhead high.
Yep.
Searching prices there.
I do run a set of red V1 101s on my comp truck.
this blows my mind.
I got V1 machetes on a couple trucks.
I have V1 machetes on the YJ buggy and let Glenn borrow it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so why are 101s different? Me and you were both balling out with some V1 machetes. Who cares?
Because I feel like it's different. You have them on a comp truck?
No, but I mean, do you think Doug drives his comp truck any harder than I drive a regular truck?
Fair enough.
Point taken. Jason says, but this year isn't over, so
It was a limited run.
Yeah.
So
that limit is done.
Yep, they've hit their limit.
Glenn says, so how fragile are RC four-wheel drive axles? You're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out because that one's getting a 1900 kV Castle and a Copperhead.
Well, if it tells you anything, he's already lining up a replacement set.
Ryan says, Matt, did you see RC Forges coming out with dually wheels?
I did not.
He said they look super sick.
Do they? Nice. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to hit him up because
Matt's gonna start foaming at the mouth here.
I don't know. They'd have to be the right ones.
Did you move any of those?
No. John wanted a set, and then wanted them with the Suburban. And I gave him a pretty good, what I think is a pretty good price for that truck and those wheels. Just so that way I didn't have to take it home. I was like, this is the Sunday you're getting over on me, which normally doesn't happen in price. Like, him haul, screw ass drain.
You know, you asked me earlier what I thought was the best of the weekend, and I would have to say the people that, for me, the people that were looking at my six and commented on the cage work.
Yeah.
And especially when one guy drove up his six with an RC Speedy chassis and was hemming and hawing over mine.
I saw that guy.
It is really cool to, because there was a guy like early on Friday that was looking at the Pro Mod, and he's like, I can already tell you, this is gonna be my favorite vehicle.
Dude, that got a lot of looks and finger fucks
Yeah.
until you put the signs up that the table wasn't for sale.
And don't.
Dude, I was ready to punch somebody when literally right in front of them was, this is not for sale, please do not touch. And finger fucking
Yeah.
3 or 4 of the vehicles. I'm like, all right, fuck my signs.
I had to like actually raise my voice at an older guy. I mean, definitely older than me as far as that goes. But like my dad's age easily, and he was getting ready to pick up the van, and like most other things you can pick up, but I'm really particular about that because it's already cracked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and you know it's a complete one-off made out of styrene, and like he started picking it up, and the body flips up by the front bumper.
Mhm.
And I saw that hand scoop under it, and he went like this. I was like, no, sir. Please don't do that. And he just looked at me and said, oh, man, I'm sorry. I said, these aren't for sale. Please don't touch them. I was like, not anything crazy. I was like, but that one is already broken. I was like, yeah, I can't.
You need to make some small laminated signs that.
Keep your dick beaters off my trucks.
Yeah. Glenn says he may or may have not bought an RC 4-wheel drive FJ, and it's getting Mamba X and 3300 kV power.
Really? I didn't know that. When?
I don't know.
Because we would have made a swoopy swap agreement maybe. If you
Swoopy swap?
Swoopy swap.
Well, so with as scale as the K10 is,
Mhm.
the next most people's thought was the engine bay is probably done up as well.
Yeah.
Which it will be. It's just not done. And so the number of people that are like digging in, because you know how hard it is to open
Yeah.
up the K
Yeah.
or the K10 hoods, and they're like, and so I kept yelling at people, "There's nothing under there."
Yeah.
You know, if the hood's not open, don't try to open it.
So I see, like, without seeming like a complete dickhead and having a huge sign that says "Don't touch," like we're pretentious assholes or something. Like, it's hard to walk that line of letting it sit there, please don't touch, kind of thing, and then these aren't for sale. Versus, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm just I want people I want people to see them on videos and online and everything. I want them to be able to look at it, like obviously.
Mhm.
But in the other part, like
I got it.
unless it has a price tag on it, you don't know if it's for sale. So
Or you need to put ones like this table is for display only, not for sale.
I don't know what we have to do, but there were some people that
Which that's what our table said.
Yeah.
yeah, mine said don't touch, and the guy looked straight at it, goes, oh, I can't pick it up and everything, and then he starts like rubbing the paint. I'm like, keep your fucking hands off my truck, man.
That's still touching.
Yeah.
Logan says he wants to put a V8 cover in his Toyota.
Do it.
I support this. Yes. Oh, you should use your black covers for your tables and then make miniature, like red velvet
Oh,
ropes.
the rope,
Just
like
to
low
go around the
riders.
whole table.
Yeah, people would still grab it.
Now that red velvet rope, keep them out, man.
Red velvet, red velvet rope. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it's just the demographic of people that were doing it, or you know, just people not thinking because everything's for sale. You know, but like I know RC every day. Josh doesn't sell anything. He all other than like his actual kits and stuff. So all his trucks aren't for sale.
Right.
I don't know if he has a problem with people picking them up and shit. But I know I've heard him say it a couple times. You know, like, oh, nothing's for sale. You know, blah blah blah. I don't know. I need to find a
Glenn says Logan won't.
Logan won't. Matt will. I just do think we need to find a way of politely yet sternly saying, don't do that. You know, like, don't touch my truck. You know, that may seem, some people may think that we're being dicks or whatever, but like, you got a truck like this, like, Jordan didn't even get that crazy. I told him the, basic highlights. You got to
Mhm.
sand some things down, et cetera, et cetera. I think he's got $75 worth of paint on it.
Yeah.
Like, and if you scratch a color like that, it's a bitch to blend back in. All I'm asking is just for you to just not touch that. Like, I'm
Mhm.
asking you out of the 45 trucks we have
Right.
displayed, don't touch at least these 5 and like these 5 over here. The other ones that have price tags on them,
What if you were to break down your garage and like you
Oh,
set
I-
them in a garage display?
absolutely, I will just buy another one. But I do understand what you're saying because that's what Don was saying. I would never break that thing down because there's so much shit in it that I'd
You
have
do
to
have a
have
lot
a
of stuff in
whole
yours.
other box just to put all this shit in.
Glenn says everything I own is for sale. Laughing my ass off.
Well,
Mike says have the decency to ask if you can pick it up before you grab someone's
Right.
truck, especially if it looks expensive.
And I
Yes.
told so many people that did ask, even the stuff that was for sale, like, can I pick it up? I'm like, yeah, it has a price tag. It's clearly for sale, but I thoroughly appreciate you asking.
Mhm.
I was like, I really appreciate you asking if you can pick it up. Like, just, you know, I don't know. Maybe my parents taught me to keep my goddamn hands off things. You know, I don't know.
The doctor's back.
Hello.
So I did see your comment, doctor. He says, "What did I miss?"
Well, if you wanted to know what you missed, you probably should have just stayed.
Oof.
Oofda. Joe, crazy horse, you
Yeah.
got things to do.
No, it was Piper. She wanted to watch. Who knows what else? Something else that was more exciting than us.
Whatever.
Yeah, she's a kid. She doesn't know any better.
Whatever. She's a tweener.
Tweener.
I think that's right. Right? She's a tween.
Poor Dustin. Logan says, "Glenn, haven't found anything to work yet."
Does Glenn want to sell the FJ? Because Matt's interested.
Have your people talk to his people.
Have your people talk to my people. Although, I already spent the money to get the body that I sold. Gotta buy some paint now. Bought a new drift car. Sold the drift car. Might be buying a pair of axles.
I mean, those are nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with my drift car too. Can't wait. Those slidey boys. Beep, 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 beep. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know what that
My
is.
issue is the nights that you're going to be up there, I got to run over to Mooresville to pick up the boys.
On Thursdays.
Yeah,
That's their comp night. They
that's
do.
is that the 86?
Yeah, they do the
Yeah.
86s on that night. I don't have one of those yet. I mean, I don't have one of those. So I'm not.
I could see myself just running in a giant parking lot at work more than.
Well,
Going
he
up
was
there.
very adamant that it's very important that your car doesn't touch. Like if you have those tires on it, it doesn't touch any other surface or whatever because it'll tear up that linoleum and shit. like
Yeah,
that.
no, I'd buy a separate set of wheels
Yeah.
just to run it
Me
outside
too.
somewhere.
Yeah. I just, in all honesty, like if I had another car, I probably just wouldn't even run that one outside. It'd
Right.
just be there only. But
Dakota, welcome. He says, "Hey, dude, I missed you guys."
oh, did you, Mister? I don't like to come to events and things.
Yeah.
Glenn says, "Want to?" Question mark. We might be able to work a deal.
Oh, good.
Dakota says, "I wish I could have made it out this weekend."
Whatever.
Does it
We're not
sound like
really
lies?
accepting your apologies, sir.
Truth.
Bless you.
Sounds made up.
Sounds fake. Where were you at? What was wrong with you?
Fake news.
Fake news. You cannot believe the Dakota.
Forgot I had chips lying down here. But you know, it's only like 4 minutes to
Yeah, as I say,
snack time.
it's almost dessert time. Do you need a reminder since it's been so long?
Better not.
This better have my cookies.
Why won't you come out of there?
What you doing?
I'm trying to get this stupid link going out.
So, let's discuss Capra Boys.
That's the rock. Because I think part of it's tucked underneath the C channel.
Ah, I did. There it goes.
What are we going to do with Capra Boys?
Well, that's a good question.
That's already a bad idea.
Capra boys?
Just Capra, yeah.
I kind of want to build a buggy. I want a four-wheel
With
steer.
Capras, though?
Four-wheel steer buggy. Like
I mean,
his
they're so
old-
prone to breaking anyway.
VP Capras?
Yeah,
Oh, are they?
Yeah, mine are Currys.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
fancy boy over here.
Yeah.
Says the guy that also had a set out for sale.
Dakota says it's not my fault. New schedule with my son since school started, so I only see him on the weekends now.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I have been there with work in my own schedule, and I know exactly how that is. When I was working second shift, if I didn't get up 4 hours after I went to bed and see my kids off on the bus, I would not see my daughter Monday through Friday. Sunday night would be the last time I saw her, and then Saturday morning basically was the first time I saw her again.
Yeah, he said he went from every day during the week to now just weekends, so it's a big change for us.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you can get that resolved somehow. Not even selfishly, so that way I can see you again, but so that way you can see your kid.
What are you changing link mount for?
For the VFD. So this is a little VFD adapter plate,
Okay.
cradle thing.
Are those upper link mounts made out of 3D printed stuff?
Just the one.
Yikes. I mean, it won't be bad for you. I'm just saying I could never do
We'll
that.
see what it does.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it ties into the mounting holes of the driver side upper link mount. And then it has the 2 screws for the stock transmission that hold on to it as well.
What skid is that?
10.3.
10.3. Okay.
Yeah, this is the CJ. So I'm putting a real transmission into
Would
it.
it be beneficial just to put an actual Vanquish skid in it?
Well, we're gonna see what this does.
I did that. I think you only have to re-drill like 1 hole.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But that's not selling 3D printed parts, so I don't think some people are into showing you how to do it versus.
I mean, worst case, I wasted $4 and
Yeah, that's
That's a good point. Good point.
$4.
$4. Downly stickering. You know what I mean? $4.
wasted more on dumber shit.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
I believe that is going to be a thing.
Dakota says definitely wish you could have came. I'm sure it was a blast.
It was fun.
It was-
you know, but
It was good just hanging out, just relaxing for the weekend.
these are mine. I'll keep it. I got the black ones in there. I was gonna just dump those in and be like, "Hey, I swapped them," but I know Jordan, he'll be like. And with the stainless nuts, you can't really tell.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Doctor says, oh hey, good news. My expensive loader transmission did transmission things last week.
Holy cow!
Actually drove it around for close to an hour, all 4 gears in forward and reverse.
Nice.
Good deal. I bet that makes you feel better once it moves for the first time after you spend all that time putting the ball back in
God, I
there.
cannot imagine.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
It's like, crap, it still has all the neutrals.
Like 6 months of just your boss going, "Is this almost done? Is this done yet? Is it done? Is it done?" Like, I don't know how it gets after like a week. We got a couple machines that have been down, you know, for parts or whatever, but
Go in your hole.
that's what she said. So, Capras.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the Capras? I thought about putting mine under my new truck.
Under your new truck.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But then I'm just like, nah. I think that means.
That's not where I would have put them.
Okay, where would you put them?
4-wheel steer Capras need to go under a buggy.
Moon buggy. That's kind of what I was thinking. Because I have those other steering axles that I was putting in their moon buggy. So now they have narrow 4-wheel steer parts.
Build you an unlimited buggy.
I don't really like that class, to tell you the truth.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really like moon buggies.
Okay.
That's part of the reason I haven't finished that one that I started a year ago. I really like Pro Mod because they look like mine actually looks like a truck.
Yeah. Good. You gotta specify on that one.
Justin said he was so damn nervous. I've still got body panels and stuff to put on it, but it moved. I had 2 bridge pours last week that put him behind.
Yeah.
Glenn says Capra's under Uncle Glenn.
Yep. That's what I was thinking, but
Dakota-
maybe. Go ahead.
Dakota said, where did this maroon square body come from? I don't think I've seen it.
This was Jordan's thrash to get together.
Yeah, just for this weekend.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Haley.
Yep, thank you.
This is just my moon, or not my moon, but my,
TF2.
my King 2. Yeah, TF2.
Yep. Painted in the colors we almost fought over, and you know, I was like, I like that, and Jordan was like, I like it first. And I was like, okay, real cool. I couldn't really argue with him, seeing as how I have 900 other colors of square body things, and it's the one square body he has and the one color he wanted, so I didn't really feel like it was worth arguing over. Plus, I mean, you know, I'll just do it better if I want to.
Just you give him one.
Yeah.
What he really means is he's just gonna wait till I get sick and tired of it, because I don't like things just sitting there, and sell it to him.
It's probably gonna happen too. And then I can make it a pretty. I'll hit up Ingen and get some welds for it.
I mean, it's still pretty.
Oh, it is pretty. But it's not the pretty that I like.
If we get to a certain point where pretty is enough, and you just want to go run it.
Mm-mm.
No?
No, not on some of them. Because, like, some of them, like the dually, like, it'll probably never actually do a whole lot more than just sit.
Sit.
Because, I mean, I've got... And, like, the Burb, like, Scott has run that van in the Suburban on, like, a USTE trail. Not crazy, but, you know, like, run it a few times. I don't have the skill to put it together if I wreck it. So, even though I'm probably going to send them both back to him this winter to have him redo them. And I'm going to probably hit him up and see if I can get another van body or 5.
Or 5.
Because, golly, I don't know how many people were like, how much is a van body like that? And I'm like, I don't know, I didn't build it. He's like, well, how much did you pay for it? Well, I'm not telling you that. But I can guarantee I know where to get some.
Mike says, yeah, it's definitely pretty. Or definitely a gorgeous truck. Nicholas Steffi says, hello from Ohio, which I thought he checked in earlier.
He didn't? No, he said he would be back,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well, welcome back. Hey, those are still hot and soft.
Like Jordan's mom.
Oh. Glenn says, please don't molest Uncle Glenn.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Well, when you put it that way.
Dakota says, that's the Glenn strategy for almost everything I own?
Make it pretty and then beat the dog shit out of it?
No, if he waits long enough, it'll get sold to him.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I don't know if you saw it or not, but we found the recluse that I sold you that you sold some other guy today. He posted it up. So that was pretty cool. Alright, finally done mounting tires. Time is it? Like 8, okay, an hour and 45 minutes later almost.
That's because of the 40 screws.
Yeah, that sucked. Sucked all the asses.
So does this.
3-day festival asses.
3-day hippie festival?
3-day hippie festival ass. I got that from a guy online. They were saying something about what's it take for you to eat booty or something like that. And this guy goes, I'll eat 3-day or a 4-day festival booty. I was like, oh god, that gives me like a visual of things I don't even want to see.
Dakota says, I gave that recluse to Glenn to finish my CXT.
Well, Glenn sold it.
Yeah, Glenn.
Well, it looked good. Somebody had sandblasted it, and it was silver, which made me cry a little bit, but it is what it is. Because, you know, after having that one...
Oh, that's that one.
That was the
Oh, shit.
lead up to Rusty and I having a problem. And Rusty almost having a very hairy problem as well. Yeah, that's that one. So that had, I don't know, about $75 worth of Cerakote on it. And 3 different colored Cerakote with the sparkle bobs and all sorts of cool stuff.
Glenn says, I saw You to Dakota, Dakota to me to John Graves, John to the new owner.
Yeah, some guy.
Quite a trip.
Yep.
It is pretty cool to watch, like, especially like now that we're building like cooler shit, like more one-off stuff, and you watch it go from the different places.
I agree.
Dakota says, and now that Glenn has a trailer full of Appalachian RC parts, that CXT is never getting finished. Doctor says, I was watching Burning Man videos yesterday. That seems like a good time if I was about 20 years younger.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know anything about that.
Yeah, me neither. It's a giant festival of lights in a desert.
Booty. Hot booty.
Nicholas says, great runs at the 24 hour. Thank you. Scott wants to get a 1.9 Pro mod. Scott Griffin.
Okay.
Wants to get a 1.9 Pro mod for next year's We Rock events, but needs some guidance on what style and where to get a chassis.
You have to find someone to build them.
Scott, I would have Matt build you one before, because I saw your post on one of the pages about that, but I would have Matt build you one before I get a Speedy, personally.
Me too. If you're interested in that, mine will be definitely cheaper than a Speedy. You know, if that's what you wanted to do, something you were interested in, etc.
Craig said I definitely wouldn't have painted it silver. I thought it looked cool, just natural metal. Glenn says CXT is priority, buddy.
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 CXT's priority, that's why it's set on the table all weekend.
That's because it needed parts. Because Glenn was trying to reinvent the wheel.
It needs the front end chopped off of it and a different body is what it needs. CX, those things are just, yeah. They're the wrong scale to
They're
me.
too small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like the RVs. Like the Winnebagos people build are really cool, I guess. But like, they don't fit with everything else and that bothers me.
I know a couple times I looked over at the Burb, and I was like, I wonder what the Burb would look like slammed on a Red Cat lowrider chassis, you know?
Mm-hmm. Me too. That's
But
why
I don't want
sold
to do it.
Yeah.
There you go, boys. VFD swapped 10-3.
Bravo, bravo. Golf clap. Scott says, I absolutely want to do that. Message you later.
Sounds good.
I can send you monies now to get it going.
I have one in front of that that I actually just kind of got together or got with like yesterday. So
Good news is you don't need it till
yeah,
next season.
correct.
Next spring.
We'll talk all about it. I've got some. I don't want to say prereqs like it's a big I'm a big to do or whatever, but I need some things from you before we decide all that stuff. I need like references and not personal references like are you a good person. I need references like what do you want me to build. This isn't a job interview.
Eric says, well, guys, unfortunately, got to start crazy early tomorrow, so good night to all and look forward to the next live.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Eric. Thanks for joining us. Glenn says, when the fuck did I have any time to wrench?
You probably didn't, but
Dakota,
that doesn't mean I can't make fun of you.
Dakota doesn't like the scale of it either, but he wants a different body in it as well.
Well, see, you should have just sent it home with me then.
He says, I have 0 attachments to the CXT body.
What I would do personally is I would take everything out of it that you wanted to keep to maybe swap to something else.
And send it down the road.
I would send it down the road and use that money to buy / have built something else. While we're on the discussion and topic of building buggies, Jordan is free after he builds my juggy.
False.
If you want something built, Dakota, I would be open to it. But obviously, like I
Sure.
said, yes, there's 2 people in line in front of you.
I have 4 or 5 on the list right now.
Thank you. Are those the exact same opinion? I believe they sure are.
15 dude?
And a 15.
One's just got a bigger, thicker shoulder.
Yeah. It's a big bone.
Glenn says everyone thought it was a Jeep. Was it Stevie Wonder?
Right?
That's a interesting looking Jeep.
Mm.
Alright, those screws are too long. Obviously.
Oh, they go in and hit the rotor.
Yeah. That's inconvenient.
Not cool. Oops.
That's somewhere in there.
Oh, down here again.
Let's see if I have anything short.
Or just put a washer on it.
That's a lot of washers.
Oh, is it?
That's like
Okay.
a spacer.
Yeah. So you can put some colorful aluminum ones in there.
Kirby love it.
Yeah.
You gotta buy a 17 pack to get any, bud.
We don't buy it from that one place.
Nope, not that one. Not the one place.
Mm-mm. Never got it.
I mean, I get his point. You know, I'm not gonna say I don't. You definitely started slinging names around and pushing some product that wasn't his, and you're supposed to be friends with him.
Right?
I get it. Oh, I bought about 1 million pinions too. I forgot to mention that in the video.
I bought 4. I went over and got the 4 next up. So 16, 17, 18, 19.
Bought like 30.
So you did the intelligent thing and bought 4 for your $2 instead of just 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Glenn says, I wish I would have known Dakota was okay with selling it. Could have had it sold 10 times over this
I was
past
gonna
weekend.
say, I bet.
Yeah. Dakota says Jeep Truggy.
We can do it.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. I know a guy that'll help me design it so that way I can just build it. Because I'm not a Jeep designer, which it shows when people are like, I want a Jeep built. And I'm like, I don't. No, it's okay. Just do whatever you do. All right, cool. Doesn't look like a Jeep at all. I know, because I don't build fucking Jeeps.
The doctor said, did Kirby have anything good for sale?
He did. I bought it though.
Just one thing.
Yeah, I strolled through Kirby's tent about once an hour.
Yeah.
And he always had people in there too. They were, I mean,
The
he was
crazy-
selling all day, all weekend.
The
He
crazy
sold
thing
out.
is, yeah, he sold out. The wild thing was he did not do a lot of new stuff over there.
No.
There wasn't a whole lot of, you know, like when you go back and there's some random dude's truck, you know, kind of thing or whatever. There was never like a replenishing of the inventory kind of thing.
In fact, I picked up 3 sets of DriveTechs. 1, 2, and this one's not built yet. But they were over there in just a random bag. He said he wanted this, and I said, I'll give you this, and we settled on a deal.
You gotta tell me next time because I gotta do the faces like the videos.
Oh, okay.
Kirby said this. I said this.
Nice.
And then what happened?
Well,
I have drafts. That's what happened.
yeah. So, Kirby has more money. Doug has drafts.
Yeah.
Kirby's a good dude.
Glenn says, Josh kept my opinion when he pulled my electronics out of my POS optic. Okay.
What a dick.
Dakota
Glenn
says-
and that optic was just comical.
Yeah.
It was.
I wasn't gonna say anything because I already had my feelings, and I didn't want my feelings about the optic to bleed over, I guess, into anyone else. But yikes! Like yikes on bikes. I need extended motor wires. Wish I knew somebody that could solder these big things for me.
Call you Glenn.
Why you gotta put it all the way back there anyway?
I don't know because that's where it goes.
What battery are you gonna use? Your little,
Probably low, guys.
the little 2200s, and you just mount it right there on the plate.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know if it'll clear that. We'll have to look.
So lay it down.
Like that? It's square. I don't really think it. I don't think that's getting anywhere.
Because you figure this is where it's gonna sit in here, and you're already clearancing for a battery height. That's gonna have to go all the way down to the frame rail. Cause your footwells go down there.
Abner said he bought a bunch of good shit from Kirby.
Good job.
Glenn said Kirby sold out and sold his second trailer.
Yep.
Yeah. Kirby sold out. Like, all that shit down.
Abner said, I found a set of aluminum JEC racing leaf mounts in the bottom of the box that I needed.
Well, that's cool.
That's good.
I probably paid $4 for them.
There you go. It just sat down.
It's not all the way down.
That's too big.
Micro.
I don't want a micro. Then I gotta find a space for the freaking BEC.
Is there room?
Set it right on top of the
I was
servo.
gonna say, is there room up here? There's lots of. Maybe.
I doubt it. Let's see.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
Glenn said, fuck that trash pile truck.
What truck? The Optic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Coda said, also Matt, congrats on 6K subs, dude.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty sick.
Thank
Imagine 6K people sitting in front of you. Sheesh.
I know. That's a wild concept. I try not to think about whenever things like that happen. I just try to think about 30 people in a room, just kind of
Battery goes up here
that
anyway.
battery.
Huh.
Yeah, they have a battery relocation.
Okay.
I didn't know that
So
either.
put your EC up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you might be able to lay it down.
How to let her
Nope.
down, Haas?
Nope. Shit, she's not gonna fit.
That opens. Cool.
Unless. No, no.
Maybe.
Maybe right there.
But I got a spur gear and a pinion over here, so I can't get too crazy. How to let
Maybe
her
that
down.
goes on that side.
Maybe. I just like saying how to let her down. Haas.
All right, this thing's pretty cool.
Thanks.
Matt, is that the D90 Kirby had for sale?
No, this is the D90 that JCM had for sale. The one that Kirby had for sale, he would negotiate price, but it wasn't very far. And so I got a truck that John
So
wanted.
close.
Yeah, I know, right?
So close to just dropping that. No,
There we go.
like that.
Yep, just got a little push on it a little bit. So I got a truck that John wanted from JCM, and basically did that. It's a freaking mess of wiring here. There we go.
Abner, I don't know if you were
General.
in here earlier when I said it, but I found those
Oh yeah.
hubcaps, so shoot me your address and I'll get
Look at
those
that!
sent
Look at
out.
that!
So now you don't have to take a ride out. It's in your 2200 should still fit right
All
there.
right. Or I could just use like smaller batteries. Oh, that looks so good with those military like Hummer style wheels on it.
Did you read Dustin's?
Mucho better.
I didn't read it out loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dustin
was
says,
chewing.
imagine 6,000 dudes sitting on the crapper staring at your face.
I mean, you know that's where a large percentage of people watch
You
my
need to make a,
or videos in general.
you need to make a,
Just right in the middle of it, be like, I know you're pooping, and then just go back. I might do that.
Dakota says, maybe I'll let the CXT go after I pull pretty much everything off of it. I want a scale trail truck that's a hard body on leaf springs that I can beat on.
Man, can we set you up?
I know a guy.
I know a guy. Millibear Customs. I'll give you his phone number if you want it.
Logan said I'm doing that right now.
What's that?
Pooping.
Oh, pooping.
Pooping.
We know you're pooping.
Are you pooping?
That looks so much better. Wheel and tire change only.
Yeah.
I agree.
Also, did you see you need to braze up the front bumper?
Yeah. I was probably just gonna make something or something.
Lop that thing off?
Or lop it off.
Yeah. Anybody? Anybody?
Nope, sold mine.
Nope.
Okay.
I hate those wheels.
I do too. That's why I was asking if you guys wanted them. Although I thought about, because I like you guys so much, not even offering them, that way I don't have to put you through the pain of it. But
It's appreciated either way you go.
Glenn said, I'm not going to finish the CXT if you're going to tear it apart and sell it.
Ryan says I watch your channel on my living room TV,
nice.
so that's good. He's not pooping in his living room.
Nicholas Steffi is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. That's what I'm saying.
Dustin says, have it a friendly reminder to wipe good and wash your hands after.
And with friendly reminders, go ahead and hit the thumbs up for the
Yep.
video.
Yep, do that. Hey, this cookie actually stayed together.
Speaking of hygiene, when
Hygiene.
we were at that marathon, I went in to go pee. I went to go wash my hands. Dude next to me, older guy, probably pushing 70, walked in there, peed, walks up next to me, swipes the water, goes like this, paper towel, walks out. I was like, now the germs are just swimming. They're like, you didn't even do anything.
That's like I watch people at work. Just go in, go to the bathroom while I'm in there, and
Walk right back out.
don't even look at the sink.
Mm.
I'm like,
I heard a guy
"You're
say,
fucking nasty."
so a lot of dudes at my work wear basketball shorts and stuff, or like sweatpants. I've heard a lot of them be like, I don't even touch it. Like, because they just pull the front down, pull it back up. I'm like, whether you do or not, just being in that general vicinity, just wash your fucking hands, man. I mean, it's like, it's not like you're in a hurry to get back to work. Like, just,
Jason says, I pooped earlier while watching and staring at Matt. No correlation.
Our blind guy.
is
Hello?
it? Well, you know, I don't even care. It's in the privacy of your own home. You can do whatever while watching my face.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, you're touching your wiener while you're washing my face or watching my face. So
Interesting.
same thing, right?
Yep.
Are we gonna play the don't eat the last cookie game?
No, you can have it.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
See, no longer a game. Because we found out over the weekend if you lick it, it is yours.
Boom.
Just looking at this, the random rock light wiring. So supposedly this has like 4 or 5 different colors in it.
Fancy.
Yeah. I ordered an 1800 for it today.
SE or real deal?
The real deal is not available anymore, is it? The 18?
I think so.
I thought it was
I
just-
thought it was.
I thought it was just a Fusion Pro.
Yeah, I don't know then.
I don't know either, because I don't do hobby wing things. But I'm starting to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slidey boys.
Red Cat Hobby Wing.
Yeah. You're the one with the red cat. I don't want a red cat anymore.
True. But hey, I traded a set of axles for it, so it's not too bad.
Something like that.
Dustin says he watches it on his shed TV that's in front of his workbench and on his phone so he can comment.
I have to do that whenever I watch lives on my TV, because obviously I can't comment. So I have to watch
Like I saw an old dude go take a nasty shit and then walked right out. But then he was grossed out because saw him and his wife eating at McDonald's.
Yep.
Dakota says also, how was the doobie smoke this time? Real bad again or pretty tame?
Depending on where you were at.
If you went out to that one field, there was a lot of really good smelling campfires out there.
Jason Sutter says, I won't wash my hands in a bathroom if it has an air dryer. That is so nasty. I'll go out to my truck and grab my disinfectant wipes.
Yeah. My oldest daughter and I have watched a YouTube video
Yes,
about the germs that, like, I always thought I was saving the environment or whatever by using hand dryers, but I'm not saving anything other than a bunch of germs from dying. Shit's nasty.
Glenn says, blind guy, thank you for the donations. Jason says, Dakota didn't hardly smell it at all.
What? Does your nose work?
William says I need tire ideas for We Rock.
If you figure out the foams, the Yokohamas are pretty nice.
And Mike says, yeah, man, it was rough out by us.
Yeah. Yeah. God, look at that turning angle.
Mm-hmm.
That is
It needs a dig
That is-
so it can turn.
TLT at best.
That's not even.
Man, 10-3s are putting that thing to shame.
That's terrible.
That's full lock.
Need to lift the front end a little bit.
You do?
Yeah.
You know, you bitch at me about having the hot rod rake a lot, but you're always trying to toot that front end up a little bit.
Is it level?
It looks like it's heading downhill.
No, I think it's level, if anything.
I don't care.
I mean, I think we talked about it. The whole thing needs lifted up. No.
See, it looks front high to me. But I could be crazy.
Blind guy says nothing beats a good old paper towel dispenser. I agree.
Yeah.
William runs his 3D inserts. And blind guy has some brass knuckles on his H10 last night.
Oh, there you go. This shouldn't be too insanely hard to swoopity swap. Because I think I can put the panhard mount over here, steering, and then you flop it like a TF2. And basically just rotate the motor back around. Wait, what? So,
Yeah, I think you can clock the motor.
yeah, you clock the
plate.
motor back over here, put the servo back over there, and then put the panhard back over there, and then so the panhard will be here, running to the passenger side for AR-44s. That's if I buy them. You know, still haven't found out what I'm getting on top of them to.
If you go
deal
full,
with there.
well, no, it's already passenger side drop.
Full retard. Full retard.
Yeah.
Those and 50.
Hmm?
Those and 50.
Sure.
Dakota really likes those Jeep bodies. Isn't the scale off on them though? Like they are too big?
Monstrously too big.
The CJ? Yeah.
Yes.
It looks great sitting here.
I wish there would have been anything on this table next to that one we saw this weekend. If there would have been a square body sitting next to it, I would have loved to have taken a picture to just show the enormous size difference.
Well, there is now.
Yeah, but I don't have a real picture to.
Oh,
as
real
reference,
to
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because that CJ7 was really cool,
Yeah.
and it was just chilling right there. It would have been very convenient to have, and maybe not even that, like another Jeep of some sort, or whatever.
But when I had all of our trucks displayed, and all of my other Jeeps set up, and then I got this, and it was sitting on a different table because I was trying to trade bodies, and then I finally got the other body, so I put them all together. So then I had my flat fender, my CJ, my YJ, TJ, and then the JL
yeah,
in
you
order.
just need a JK.
Just need a JK, and it looks fucking terrible sitting next to the others.
It does. It does. So where are we going to take this that I can break it? Just take it to Abner on Sunday?
Sure.
I really want the pickup cab. Like a lot. I'm really not. This is...
Isn't it the same, just with a different roof and like back half
Yeah.
piece?
Yeah, I got to get that part though.
Okay.
Mark told me, he's like, oh, I have one at home and it's a pickup. And I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, I really dig that top. And I'm like, well, what's crazy is I don't like this top and I want a pickup. So I'll swap you. And he's like, what's at my house? So,
I don't understand what the issue is.
what do you mean?
I mean, obviously couldn't swap him this weekend, but you can ship.
We can. I just was really hoping to, when he was immediately, I like this top, I have a pickup. I was like, oh, that is very convenient. Let's just swap back and forth. But
Also, these shiny boys are kind of growing on me.
They don't look bad.
Visions look good on everything, I think.
So I just need some 725s.
Ryan's asking me, are you going to paint that body on the VP truck? The wheels look amazing. No, I'm not. It is staying clear. This is my
This is a
Shelf Queen Pro. So I purposely put the green wheels on it just so I won't use them.
Well, now you've wrapped them in VXTs, so you're definitely
Just,
not.
yeah, I'm definitely not going to use them because the tires are shit.
It's one thing I think I could say, I'll give you these RC four-wheel drives if you actually want it to work better.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I got some RC four-wheel drives.
Yeah, but they're not mud thrashers.
No.
What are, oh, those are the, what, KM2s or something?
KM3s.
KM3s.
They're 4.1.
Doctor is commissioned to build 2 4S ammo can battery packs for his buddy's mud trucks. Going to use 80 18650 cells in each pack. They will be 40,000 milliamp hours. Good God.
What?
40,000 mAh.
I know, but for what?
Ammo can battery packs for his buddy's mud trucks. He's going to be using 80 of those 18650.
Yeah, but like, so,
Full size. It's got to be full size.
yeah. Either that or he's using it as a, like a power pack to jam in. I don't know.
Dakota is sad he didn't get to see your red Suburban. He wanted to see it in person. Seeing the front of it in a pic on your table.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It in the van display okay now, but they are not perfect. I'm thinking
Scary.
about having Scott do the burb in barn doors instead of the
In what?
tailgate. In barn doors instead of the tailgate.
Oh.
You seem real enthused about that. So anyway, Jordan, I'm thinking about having to put barn doors on.
I
the burb.
fucking approve.
Yeah.
On the burb that you're took to sell?
No, the other red one, the square bottom.
Oh, the one I like the way it is?
Yeah, the pretty one.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna. It's
I know you're not keeping it the way
it's
it is.
already starting to crack around the cap and stuff. I might have to tell Scott, be like, listen, you're gonna have to up your building structurally. Like,
I move these around too much.
yeah, they do too many things. You're gonna have to up your game of boxing things in and.
Glenn says bring it to West Virginia. And Dakota seconds that.
What?
And your red Suburban.
No, I don't want it anywhere near your house.
Says we can make a day out of it.
No.
Dakota approves the barn doors.
I think it'd be super cool.
Really, they all should have had barn doors.
I agree. The tailgate is, I mean, it is a cool thing, and he threw glass in it and stuff, but
Wasn't some of them an option like wasn't the Astrovans, didn't they have an option? It's like a tailgate with dual windows, like dual upper halves on an Astrovan.
I don't know.
I think the Astrovan had a
You could get barn doors on an Astro, right? I thought, right?
yeah. Especially if it was a
Like a panel.
panel, yeah.
My mom had 2 Astro vans. She had the early, like, Gen 1 one. It was blue and light blue. Almost the same colors as my shop truck.
Mhm.
But the whole thing was the lighter blue, and the bottom was the darker blue. And I remember that van because the passenger side slider door, it had like a little 90s fade square pixelated thing, and it was upside down on the door, and it drove me fucking nuts. And then she had a green one that was like the rounder Astro, like the late 90s ones.
Now that I think about it, I think that the glass was one piece, but the bottom, the lower was barn door look. You could open it in half and half.
I don't remember that. I know the windows used to kick out like this in the backs. They had like a hinge in the front.
Dustin says, so they don't run alternators. With the electric 4-wheel steering, it drops the MSD voltage too low and the engine cuts out. This way, the MSD will have 16.8 volts when fully charged.
Oh,
So there it is.
Okay, so all it's doing is powering the coils. Nice.
Blind Guy says picking up his Zoku VS410 chassis kit tomorrow at the post office.
Cool.
Uh,
I gotta build another truck for these.
Doctor says I'll post a picture of the truck on the group if that's okay.
Go for it.
Go for it, bud.
100%.
Ryan Davis says, at my work we changed oil on a Suburban with barn doors. It was pretty sweet.
Burbs and barn doors.
Burbs and doors. Glenn says, no, the
Is it like
D90
boats
to
and
break
hose?
it.
The D90 what?
Glenn says no to the D90 to break it.
He wants you to bring
He says,
that
I don't-
to West Virginia. You'll make a day out of it tearing it up.
We'll make a day out of it. Me and you will make a 7-minute out of that.
And he says he doesn't give a fuck about your burp. About the burp.
Fuck you then. I hope you trip and fall and
Glenn, how was it driving the Juggy yesterday?
And second question, how was it dragging that trailer home?
Beat me.
Was it as horrible as driving my trailer home? Because dragging Bill's trailer stuck the Suburban down to, at one point, it was 6.6 miles a gallon.
I won't tell you what I was getting.
We
Yeah,
were
I finished off with a little more than that.
a few of the hills with those real big ones.
Yeah.
We were in second gear doing like 5,200 up those things, and I could not get it to shift. It wouldn't do.
Really?
Yeah. It was just,
Did you see where the was it one or two officers had the gray Mustang pulled over?
mhm.
He came flying by me. I said, "You wait."
Oh yeah.
And sure enough, he was pulled over. I was like,
So I saw the cop car with the mannequin in it again.
"I did too."
And
It's a
then-
real car though.
Yeah, it is. So I wonder, like, if they leave their, like, if that's
Mannequin. The like decoy to you never know if there's another one really there.
well, either that or I wonder if like somebody like parks their personal vehicle there and then takes their squad car for
Oh,
for their shift or whatever, and then that way like it's usually there.
right.
But at right like just past where the mannequin was, there was a SUV that had somebody pulled over.
Yeah, I saw that.
Glenn said it was a blast. Talking about your Juggy. Glenn said the trailer pulls like a dream, and he only lost 2 miles a gallon.
Nice.
I know the Jeep was not happy about the trailer coming back from Beat the Creek. That's what Dakota says.
Oh, yeah, because that was a big like flat deck.
Dustin says he gets 12 in his truck pulling the camper loaded down with crap.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I mean, at least it's double digits.
Yeah. He's also got a Duramax that makes
Yeah.
at least twice the power that's running.
Yeah.
I have the lowest horsepower rating out of a 5.3 ever in that Suburban.
I got well when I filled up and
Last Tuesday. You still got half
Right.
a tank after you ran over
no
again.
before we left, I filled up and did the math and it was 31 point something.
Yeah.
I was 27.6.
I used
Doing
3/4
73.
of a tank of a 28 gallon tank. So 21 gallons, I think, something like that. There and back, or back. Not there and back. Back.
Jason Sutter's 12.6 pulling his trailer back to Kokomo. He had to fill up twice.
Yeah. It wasn't because it's heavy, it just pulls like complete dog shit.
Watch that door.
That's all.
Is there no magnet on that?
No, the latch actually works.
Oh, okay. Carl J must have a hybrid because he said he got 44 when he came up for Beat the Creek. Dustin says it used to have twice the horsepower. At 334,000 miles, it's getting wore out. That's how we feel about our. We have an 03 F350 with a 7.3, and it. You drive it, and then you jump in one of our newer trucks with the Duramax. Yeah, that
Big
sucker.
difference.
That sucker sucks. It's got 358,000 on it.
That sucker sucks.
The sucker sucks for sure.
Good night, Glenda.
Night, Linda.
Glad Genevieve.
Jennifer.
Dream happy thoughts. Glenn says video's cutting in and out on me. Got to be at work at 5, so I'm heading to bed.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm about to bail too, I think.
Love you a long time.
I think we're all done doing stuff.
Yeah.
So do you leave the door gray then? Or do you eventually paint it green too? Minty fresh.
I think it. I'll
That's
just
what that's the name. Minty fresh.
Minty fresh. I'll have to see what the correct thing is. The correct
Dustin
option.
says it takes him a tank from his house to the truck stop by the Deep Creek. I'm not out, but close. 7.3s were wore out from the factory. Especially compared to all the new stuff, yes.
Okay.
Oh hell, the newer F-150s are rated at like damn near double what my Dodge is
Yeah.
for towing capacity.
Alright.
Something's not down.
Alright.
Oh, that one's broken. You broke that one.
Oh yeah, sure did. It is what it is.
It's down now.
Down now.
Like I said, the Power Stroke ain't stroking. It's just sucking.
Judging my personal experience, they've got to do one before they do the other. Well, while they're doing it.
Nicholas said, pulled a 19-foot enclosed to Michigan, 180 miles, average 9 with a 19 GMC 5.3.
Damn.
Well, how long was the F trailer?
10 foot. I think.
Really?
Yeah, because my 8-foot table slid in there and had a little bit of room.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. I know it was
Just
a
6-foot tables.
Never mind. Yeah, so it's 8. It's 8 by 6. I think that's what it is. Because I want one. Because I know that like they make different heights of trailers as far as like the total overall height, and it needs to be shorter. Yeah, I think if it would tuck in behind the burb, it wouldn't be so bad.
Did the tables, did the table wing help any?
So here's the crazy thing: the table wing helped as far as not needing to go so fast and pulling so hard, but that's what it made. It actually made the mileage worse. It like helped the aerodynamics of the trailer, but it made the mileage worse. But I'm also
Downforce.
yeah. I'm also not sure if that 400 mile an hour head and side wind had a lot to do with the mileage too.
Yeah, that was rough.
It was definitely windy.
Yeah. It got me a few times.
Night, Dakota.
Yep.
Night,
Good night,
Dakota.
buddy.
Dustin said, it doesn't help that I run a 150 horsepower tune all the time.
I thought he was gonna say mile an hour.
There's still a 165 and 185 horsepower available.
Yeah.
Why would you run it at 150 then?
What was that? There it is. It's the screw.
Teleguide said his truck runs on maple syrup.
For show. For show.
Logan said, turns out the body broke before the axles.
Yeah. That was my fault. But it is what it is.
Take it easy, Alex.
See you later, man.
Have a good night.
Dustin asked, Teleguided, is that why you guys have a maple syrup reserve where we have oil reserve? Take it easy, Nicholas. Have a good
Yep.
week.
Good night. All the vents.
Ryan said, bad.
Pay attention to what you're doing.
Ryan said Chevy needs to come out with barn doors on the new Suburbans. That'd be pretty sick.
I'm wondering what their like what do you call that? Like when they have people test them out. I wonder if that was part of it.
Like crash tests.
No, not crash test, but like study group. Like if they had a bunch of people look at them and a bunch of soccer moms were like, "These barn doors are very inconvenient. I wish it just went like one step, you know."
Oh, here's your.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll glue that back on Monday.
These aren't very useful. Why do you even make these?
Yeah.
Axle just
No.
broke.
That was a screw.
Ow.
William says we just noticed Matt's new class 0.
No. No. My class 0 works rather well. The chances of me replacing it with this thing is 0 to none.
Dustin says you guys have seen me drive. I don't need anything extra.
Yeah.
My right foot is connected to my inner 12-year-old that loves to do burnouts.
Same. So, I was thinking, we need to find somewhere that's a park that's closer to Abner that we can go on a more consistent basis instead of just having to drive 45 minutes north to drive trucks. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
If only there was something like that.
yeah. Like Franklin has a park.
Do they?
I know Greenwood has all the riprap
Yeah.
up behind that one off of Fry.
Yeah.
I haven't been up there in years though. I don't know what's up there now.
We could just go find out. Worst case scenario, they ask us to leave,
Oh, yeah.
and we say no. And
Cody's finally home.
then, well, hello.
Damn.
I think I'm ready to go.
Glad you can make it.
Honestly,
Just in time.
I don't really want to be uber duper super tired for work tomorrow, so or else
Yep.
I may not go.
Works for me.
And I gotta go get my beauty rest because I'm getting my little cherub finished tomorrow. So got a little sesh going on. Been 2 months. Super excited about going to work on Wednesday with
Yeah.
bunch of super excited.
Dude, is it always... The mirrors are different.
They are. No, it's not that.
They're molded different.
Interesting.
Saying, hey,
Fix
whoa."
Yeah. That's weird.
That is weird.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Unless it's because you adjust your mirrors a little differently.
Mm-hmm. The driver's side needs to be way farther out just behind you. Or something. Because this one's like this. This one's like this.
Dustin's asking, so are we back to a regular scheduled program?
No.
No.
No. It's still dependent on work. As of right now, we're going to play this by ear. Because honestly, like, I lose a lot of money doing these.
John Lowe says, is this the new time for live videos?
7 and 9-ish.
It's...
Yeah, we usually don't. We usually go a little longer, but I think we're all tired. The weekend really wiped me out. I slept for a while this morning, didn't feel so hot, went back to sleep, and then
We still start at the same time.
yeah, we started early. We were only 10 minutes early, so it's not like we were super crazy. But I'm ready to go home
Yep.
for sure. As much as I love you all, and I love these two dudes, I am freaking tired.
Yep.
And 5 is going to come very early by the time I get home.
We'll call her quits early.
Yep.
Yep.
I should have maybe 2 videos coming out next week. And then there will be 2 that need to come out as well very, very soon. And then I have one more Mailbox Monday that I can do, I think. And then we'll do some tuber things, I think, with... What the hell? That's cool. I need that. So yeah.
It's not the truck, though.
Hmm?
That's not the truck.
do you
It's
mean?
not the cab that you need.
Oh no, I don't care.
Well,
about
that's
that.
an FJ.
An FJ. I don't care
Yeah,
about.
that's an FJ.
It's a D90. I want the D90 pickup. So
Lane Cruiser.
anyway. It's an FJ.
Abner, I saw it.
Check
I'll get it. I'll try and get it sent out tomorrow, but no promises.
Oh shit, I almost left my axles here. That'd have been bad.
Oh, jeez.
Never seen those again.
Good night, Bill.
What were they? The cappers and
Good night, blind guy.
F10s and the VFD.
Good night, Logan. Good night, everybody.
I might take those apart next week. Good night, fellas. I appreciate
guys.
you hanging out with us, man.
Hit
It
the
was
thumbs up
good to
before
hang
you
out with
go.
everyone again.
Like I said, I feel like I need 7 naps plus about 12 hours worth of sleep to recover from the last 2 days. How did that Walter guy sign off? This has been the daily news tonight or something.
Oh, Walter Cronkite.
I don't remember.
No idea.
I don't remember that. Okay.
The end.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Love you, buddy.